Good afternoon. Linda and I, we've shot little videos of our new camper, but we haven't really sat down and done a proper introduction. Here I'm sitting on the jackknife sofa. One of the main things we liked about this camper when we looked at it. This folds down and the Murphy bed comes down. Basically 80 by 60. We measured, it's a little shy, but it's basically 80 by 60 inches. The mattress on this thing was terrible. We ordered a topper that is extremely comfortable. We'll put a link to it on Amazon below for those who may want to consider it. But
let's show them how this jackknife sofa folds down and how to fold down the Murphy bed.
That's a good idea.
Okay.
This can be done with one person, but we're going to show you. Basically, lift up, lay it down. There's a latch over here that you lift up, one finger, and voila, this folds down. Here's the original mattress. Here's the topper we bought. And it all folds up nice and neat in the compartment.
I'm going to get a close-up of this wonderful topper. We liked it so much, we're going to get one for our bed at home.
King size, of course.
Time for a close-up. Dwight, do you know the name of it?
No, not without looking on
We
that.
will put a link. Look at this. And it comes with these. This is so comfortable. What's interesting is I like it soft. He likes it firm, but this is perfect.
It's
do you want to put this up with just you as one person?
sure,
Show
I can do that.
how easy it is?
I can do that. So basically, you just kind of fold this over, kind of fold this over. I like to, no, stay back. Do that. This can go up.
And let me zoom in on that latch you have over there.
It's kind of dark. I don't know how well you'll see, but it's just a little latch. Goes in there. Jackknife sofa. Lifts up like this. And
oh, and don't forget the storage underneath.
yeah. Initially, when we looked at it, Linda says, "What's that?" I said, "Oh, that's probably some of the metal brackets for that mount the sofa to the floor."
It comes with a table.
It's a table.
And underneath the couch, under the two drawers, look what it comes with.
This, you could sit here to eat on it, or you could take it outside if you need a table outside. And they never even mentioned it when we were getting ready to buy it.
Yeah, we didn't know it
We
was
had
there.
we had to ask, "What's that?"
But we find it easier just to set up two TV trays there.
Two TV trays. Is
But we'll
very
probably
simple.
use this outside in our screen room instead of bringing the card table next time. It'd be a lot easier because this is already in here and we don't have to take the card table out of the house and put it into the truck, etc.
Yeah.
So that folds up real easy and goes under here. We'll do that for you real quick off camera. It is a tight space, so what we do is we just pick it up and close the legs on top of the couch, and then it just simply goes right underneath like this. And this little latch keeps it from moving when you roll.
For a little camper that's just shy of 20 feet, This thing has an amazing amount of storage. Down here underneath is a small amount of storage on each side. It doesn't go very deep,
I put my shoes in there.
but it's usable.
Extra water. There's one on both sides.
Each side has a drawer that's fairly deep. Each side has this, which, if you have hanging clothes, basically this lifts up and can lay on the bottom where you can put up your hanging clothes.
And that's on both sides.
On both sides. And then the top basically goes all the way across. This is glass. It's smoked, so you can't see the mess you've got inside.
I'm going to show them what's in the very back here. You have a regular plug to plug in anything you need to. There's a plug for your phone or your iPad back there, and then there's a light switch. And there, we should have showed you, there's lights on the ceiling right above the bed. And this side has the same thing except for the light switch. I wish they would have put a light switch on each side and that the lights worked independently, but
they don't.
They don't. So if one person wants a light, both people are going to get the light. What he didn't tell you about the cupboards, the doors over here. This is one of my features that I really like. The closets and all of the cabinets and doors here in the kitchen and the bathroom are all soft close. Which is really cool. Okay.
There's 3 drawers here for your normal kitchen utensils. We have a small trash can that fits under there. There's a drawer underneath the microwave, which we had pots and pans in. For now, we just left some paper plates in there.
The drawers do not soft close.
It has a 2-burner propane stove.
And these light up at nighttime when you use them, they light up.
Well, you turn this switch on, right? We have the battery disconnected. So
we're in storage right now, and we're showing it to you while it's in storage.
So yeah.
And it has a fan and a light right up here. And this storage goes all the way across.
Yes. We use this mostly for food and stuff, with a few glasses and plates up here on the top shelf. There's also storage under this seat, which is a good amount of space in there.
And this side is your fuses. Soft close. A nice dinette.
You'll notice that there are no legs for this dinette as well. It just lays down, sits on here to form a small bed.
This makes a small bed.
The 32-inch TV is on a bracket that swivels out.
And it's in storage mode right now, so we're just going to leave it just like that. And look at this nice big window over the dinette. And also next to the bed here. Oh, one thing we didn't show. This is one of my favorite features because I sit on this side of the couch. You have an extendable countertop. You just push those 2 buttons and it goes down. I put my coffee on here, my drinks, whatever. There's the light switch for all the lights overhead.
And this is dimmable. Here they of course give you a little fire extinguisher. Down here is
And a
your
little cubby hole.
carbon monoxide detector.
And a little cubby hole.
They say that you can put shoes in there, but we put our dog's dry food bag in there and a big old, almost full case of root beer.
And this light turns on the overhead lights, and it has a switch that you just push up and down to dim it. You have your furnace here and your furnace here. 10 cubic foot, 12 volt refrigerator freezer. A nice size for a unit this small.
It is a 12 volt unit, which is handy if you're boondocking, but you know, it could run your batteries down, which is why they put 200 watts of solar on the roof. And
that comes standard.
it came with one battery, but just because I like to be proactive, I ordered a second battery. So we've got two batteries in the solar. When we did not have it hooked up to shore power, the solar kept it charged 100%.
It has a nice screen door that you can leave closed to prevent bugs from getting in. We put a little teeny curtain rod here because when you close it, all the windows come with shades except for the front window. So we put up a little curtain there for privacy.
Over here is your control panel.
Batteries, got a 45 gallon fresh, 45 gallon
Gray water.
gray, and I think a
37
or 37 gallon black.
Black tank.
You can run your 13 foot awning from inside here, or as Dwight is going to show you in a few minutes, you can also open it from the outside. And two light switches for your overhead lights here under the kitchen sink, and then also for a runner underneath here. It lights up. Then you have your air conditioning unit here. In the bathroom you have a porcelain foot flush toilet. This is what I really like that's cool about this one.
Soft close toilet.
It is a soft close porcelain toilet. A 30 by 36 shower with a sunlight in it. What do they call it? Skylight. A nice large window. Cubby holes.
For your towels and extra toilet paper and whatnot.
Nice size under the bathroom sink. Again, soft close. A nice stainless steel sink. And Dwight is wanting to show you the medicine cabinet.
Well, nice medicine cabinet.
It goes deep too. You can put a lot of stuff in here.
There's a little small ridge to keep things from sliding out. But mainly what I came in here to show you was this is the controller for your on-demand water heater.
On-demand hot water, tankless water heater.
Yeah.
And light switch.
Two outlets.
Two outlets and little towel hooks for your towels. Oh, there's a third one here.
It's also got this vented roof fan. I don't know that we used it.
We didn't use it. Because
we like to shower at the campground facilities.
Do you want to pull that blind. We keep the blinds closed during the day, and then I'll show you what I really like about these blinds. They close fully, and watch, you just barely have to touch them. And they raise all by themselves, which I really like.
This would be one of the emergency
exits.
Windows. And over here by the bed would be the other.
So let me get a full shot. Oh, show them the middle of the sofa.
Okay, let me put this down.
Yeah,
there's two little
latches, and that folds down.
Folds down.
I wish they would have put little feet rests that come out on here, but they didn't. But that's okay. It's a very comfortable couch. And you got a little drink holder there. We haven't used that really, but
not really.
It's convenient. And so
up there is the smoke alarm, which went off when Linda was making her toast this past camp
and
trip.
I can tell you what, this air conditioner, let me look at my notes.
It's 13,500 BTUs.
13.5 BTUs. This is only 19 feet 11 inches, and that air conditioner
cools it down.
Definitely cools it down. I forget the material that these countertops are made of. It didn't happen to us, but we do follow a Facebook page specifically for this types of counters, and they do warn you not to put anything hot on these countertops because it will melt the countertops. So we are sure to always use the heating pad.
Up under there's two
plugs,
electrical plugs, and there's a vent with a washable screen there above the stove.
And here's all your warnings for the thing. And this has a pull down. We really don't use it.
One other thing that really doesn't show up here is each individual water line has its own emergency shutoff. So say you should develop a leak here. You can turn off underneath here, you can turn it off and still use your shower in your bathroom, and vice versa. That's a nice thought, because our previous camper, it had a very small leak, and it didn't do a lot of damage, but there's a little shelf underneath that it dripped on, and it messed up the I'd call it laminate.
And it took forever to get that fixed.
Yeah, and
so.
Yeah, that's a different story. That's in our other YouTube videos if you want to hear about that.
So one of the reasons why we chose this camper, 19 feet 11 inches, 3,900 pounds dry.
It's easy to tow, and we've heard good reviews and a good reputation. It was on sale. We bought it at the same price they were selling it at the RV show.
And one thing I really liked about it was in our previous RV, which I really did love the lounge. It was definitely a lot roomier with a lot more storage, definitely more room with our dog. But the only place we had to sit was the U-shaped dinette, and it was a nice dinette. It was a big dinette, but if we wanted to sit anywhere else, it was going to be outside. Here we do have this option. We can sit here and enjoy the television, watching people cook or do read. And you also have the dinette to sit in. Now obviously if you're on this side, you can't see the TV, but we did have guests for lunch, and 2 people fit here and 2 people fit here.
We squeezed in 2 people on each.
We had 4 of us in here plus a dog. I have to admit it is a little bit tight with our dog in here, because his dog bed sits in the middle of the floor, his dog dishes and water sit in the shower. But other than that, if we just take less with us, it's got plenty of storage. And yep. I never thought I would buy a RV with a Murphy bed, but thanks to Dwight getting that mattress topper, this Murphy bed really works out. And it gets out of your way during the day, which is a bonus. And
The only problem would be is if I want to sit on the jackknife sofa and she wants to go to bed.
or if he wants to take a nap and I don't. But we always work it out.
We have plenty of coins, and you know, heads we do what I want to do, tails we do what I want to do. No,
Okay.
just kidding.
Let's go do the tour of the outside
Anyway.
now.
That's pretty much it for the inside.
Yeah. Give you one last glance. Murphy bed, 60-inch jackknife sofa, plenty of windows, extra shelf that pops up here. There is no oven, but guess what? We never used an oven in the other one anyway. Nice size refrigerator. Wonderful
Well, we
dinette.
tried using the oven in the Lance,
It
but
didn't work really.
everybody that knows anything about RVs knows those ovens don't work very well. The temperature's wrong. I don't care what you do to try to fix it, they just don't work. Not like a home oven.
We've already been on our first camping trip, and so we are storing a few things in here that are never going to leave, so pardon the... What they didn't supply, they have 3 hooks over here for bathroom towels. There's not one over here for a hand towel. I just left it here on the sink. I am going to put a couple of command hooks here, though, to hold a bathroom towel, but this is plenty of room to store, you know, your toilet paper, your towels, your washcloths, any extra bathroom product that you need, and this is huge down here. So, oh, guess what we didn't show? We didn't show the pocket door. Do you want to demonstrate that?
Sure, since you're...
I'm glad I looked at that. People are probably wondering, where's your bathroom door? Check this out. Excuse me. It's got a pocket door, which is really great. And one thing that Dwight reminded me of, I didn't do it on our first camping trip. It didn't occur to me. I'm not used to it. You want to latch this
when you travel.
when you travel.
Although it was still...
Luckily, it didn't come out.
It didn't come out, but that's just a safety thing.
So let's open the refrigerator and we'll put the bed down and we'll meet you guys outside, and Dwight's going to show you around the outside. When we have it in storage, we just put a big wad of paper bags in there, and that keeps everything open to keep it fresh. We're not going to put it out because the wind is blowing.
Well, and I have it in battery bypass.
Oh, and it's in battery bypass, but it does have a 13-foot
13-foot awning
that covers the door.
It's got awning lights. There is an electrical outlet here.
Yes, last time when we went camping, I had the table set up here and plugged in our skillet to that plug.
We have an electric skillet we like to use. And it's got 4 stabilizers, 1 on each corner.
And they're not electric, they're manual.
So we had to use our electric drill.
Goodyear tires.
Goodyear tires.
And these are the best stairs I have ever seen in an RV. I love these stairs. A nice grab handle. And these stairs are adjustable.
They're adjustable. There are 3 hot and cold spray ports. In the pass-through storage, there's a hose and nozzle that plugs in there so you can spray things off at 3 different locations. Here is the There's the awning control.
A light.
There's a couple of USB ports right there. This is the, well, it's in bypass mode. Anyway, it's pass-through storage. Goes all the way through.
And when these are held up, they're held up with magnets.
Got a magnet.
Up here.
Yep. I'm gonna go ahead and lock this while I'm thinking of it. It's got two.
It comes with one.
It comes with one, but we ordered a second battery. Two 20-pound propane tanks. Electric jack.
We have the Blue Ox weight distribution sway hitch. One thing I didn't mention is that this little 19-foot, 11-inch, 3,900-pound travel trailer is warranted for full-time living. It's a 4-season.
It's enclosed and heated underbelly. Here's the battery bypass switch. Got another light here. If you're going to fill to boondock, if you're going to fill your fresh tank, you would put it over here to fill, and then once it's full, you would switch it back. Here's your hot and cold it controls all three.
There's your water pump switch right there.
Yep. And
pass through all the way to the other side.
Pardon the mess, we've got some stuff stored in there. Here's for your cable or any sort of external antenna right there. The roof, we haven't used the over-the-air channels. We just plugged in our Roku stick in the back of the TV, turn on the hotspot on our phone, and we watch TV all weekend. If you don't have good cell service, then you're going to have to come up with an alternative plan for your viewing pleasure. This is where you hook up your city water. If you want to flush out your black tank, there's the flush for that.
Don't forget to lock this.
I will. I'm going to... Well, I think I'm through in there for now. Here's the vent for the stove. These are the vents for the furnace. This is the tankless hot water heater. Here is your sewage dump hookup. You've got the black handle up front, and the gray is right back there. We also had the backup camera installed. It's so handy when you're backing into a spot. Got a nice ladder.
We're going to insert pictures from online because neither one of us want to go up onto the roof right now. And we'll show you some online photos of the solar panel.
There's your 30 amp hookup. It's got a receiver on the back end for a 2-inch receiver. And supposedly it'll hold up to 300 pounds. That's pretty much it for the outside, other than one other thing I didn't tell you. Where'd it go? There it is. Up there. It's got a little thing to store your sewage dump hose. Here we're storing.
Does this come off?
No, it's supposed to slide in there.
Oh. sewer hose goes in there, which is a good idea. And
Well-
we'll show you here in a few minutes how to put these stairs away. So easy. But let me just do a quick walk around so you can see our little addition. We have missed camping and obviously didn't want to pay for a really big RV again. I hated to have to sell the other one, but it paid for a lot of things the house needed: a new air conditioner, a new water heater, a new dishwasher. We got hit by 2 tornadoes. It paid for a new roof, new fence, and left a little money in the bank. So, yeah, that's why we had to sell the Lance. But we're starting over with a tiny one again. And so far we've agreed to go camping about once a month.
We're going to try to go at least once a month. More next year.
More next year, but we're going to keep that under wraps until we can make sure it's going to happen.
We didn't have to sell the Lance. I chose to sell it because we bought an 18-year-old house that quickly became a 20-year-old house, and
You did a lot of work.
and we've done a lot of work to it. We've upgraded some stuff. We've made it our home, and we put some things in there that we love. We added a screen room that we really like, and it's if you live or visited in Texas, you know it helps in the summer to keep the mosquitoes away. But anyway, that's history. It's sold. We were actually able to put a little of the money into the bank after we got our house fixed up. We waited a couple of years. We both got the itch to go camping, and here it is.
I highly recommend that if you're looking for a single axle, less than 20 foot, easy to tow, 4-season camper, and there's just 1 or 2 of you, this is a really nice little unit. And I'm going to put some information in the description box as to what they told us the company Alliance does for the people who buy its camper trailers.
Well, another thing is, you don't have to have a truck. You could tow this with an SUV or maybe even a little truck with a V6. It's less than 4,000 pounds, so.
All right, we'll see you guys down the road. You want to give what the name of our little baby's going to be?
We call it the Parker Pod.
The Parker Pod.